Magic. Magic is a technique of creation. Magic is a method of creating, changing, or affecting circumstances through the manipulation of energy. Magic is accomplished through the focus of willpower and emotion, which shape energy. Magic is best used for self-improvement, prosperity, and healing.
Higher self, the higher portion of one's being, through which the connection to the divine is perceived. By attuning to the higher self, we move in concert with the part of us which is divine and have access to its knowledge and powers. Lesson 2 will give more details about the nature of the higher self.
Shifting consciousness, the process through which we rise from our normal thinking level of consciousness to connect with our higher self. It is from this higher level of consciousness that magic is practiced as a conscious act. Science has shown that our brainwaves actually change when we shift consciousness in this way, creating a distinctly different state from that of our normal mind.
Keys. A key is something which we use to help induce a shift in consciousness. The key may be anything that evokes the desired mental or emotional atmosphere, making the shift easier to accomplish. By making us feel magical, these keys help ease us into our higher selves. An example of a key is candlelight, which can do much more to put us into a magical state than, say, a fluorescent light.
Do as you will, but harm none. The Wiccan Rede, the great law of Wicca. Because what you do comes back to you through karma, magic and all other actions should be used for constructive purposes only. Using one's actions for harm is wrong and will only bring harm to you in the end.
Karma, divine justice or balance. Karma tells us that for every action there is a reaction. A good action will beget good, a bad action will beget bad. Everything we do comes back to us in time. Sometimes in this life, sometimes in another. But all eventually returns. To satisfy karma, one must learn the lesson of the action, not merely experience it. And one will re-experience the event as many times as necessary to learn the lesson.
The Law of Three. Most Wiccans believe in the Law of Three. That is, that what you do, good or bad, comes back to you multiple times. Some mean this literally, others mean it symbolically. That you will repeat the experience as many times as necessary to learn the lesson it offers. 3 here simply meaning multiple times. The Correllian tradition holds to this latter view. The true meaning of the Law of Three has nothing to do with the number of times, but with the concept that karma is about learning rather than simply balancing out one's acts.
Psychism. Magic is the art of actively using the powers of the soul. Psychism is the art of using those same powers passively, to receive information or communication from the higher self or from others. Magic and psychism are intimately connected, and the division between them is arbitrary and solely to make understanding simpler.
Grounding, clearing and releasing excess energy to focus back into the physical here and now after magical or psychic work.
Psychic shielding, strengthening one's aura to keep out extraneous or unwanted energies.
Aura, the field of spiritual energy around the body. The size, shape, and color of the aura can tell many things about the person's spiritual state.
Visualization, the art of concentrating or imagining something very strongly, usually as a visual image. In this way, you focus mind and emotion to shape that which is visualized into reality.
Releasing, allowing excess energy to flow out of one so that it can be grounded, returned to Mother Earth, and used in other, more productive ways.
Veil, a term describing the inability of the ordinary conscious mind to easily access the powers or the memories of the soul.